Hey everyone. I know I haven't created a video in a while. It's just been kind of difficult to find creativity with everything that's going on. To be honest, it's been difficult. This whole quarantine, things changing at work, um, in general, it's just been tough. And, excuse me, sorry. With what happened recently with a streamer who committed suicide, Reckful, I feel like it's important to remind people that a lot of people are struggling right now in their lives, and it's a difficult time for everyone. Someone who's dealt with depression their entire life and has been struggling with it and working on improving myself, I can understand his pain and his struggle. Um, I've recently gone back on antidepressants just because it was just getting tough, and I thought I would be okay without them for a while, and I wasn't. And I still need to go to therapy for things that happened that as much as I feel like I should let them go, I can't. And I just want to remind people, you can't compare yourself to others, to their struggles, to the things that you feel. It's difficult because we always want to strive to be the best person that we can be, but sometimes the easiest thing we can do is just survive the day. I've been telling myself there's things I need to do. I need to do this, I need to do that, and it's been difficult. I blame myself when I don't read or do assignments for class. I should be researching right now for my major, and I'm not. I'm just kind of spending this last remaining little bit of like quarantine to kind of just do whatever the fuck I want. And I just want to remind people, like, it's tough right now for everyone. And you know just check on people that you're afraid that might be having trouble or a hard time. Talk to people. We're social creatures as humans. And even people like me who are a little introverted and shy and keep themselves, they need to talk to people too. Maybe not as much, but we can't be isolated. Even though we're dealing with all this together with the coronavirus, you have to remind people that we're all in this together, and that it's going to be okay. you know I had someone speak to me the other day saying how his children were having difficulties being away from school. What used to be summer vacation is you know just gone for them right now. They don't have anything to do. This is a tough time, especially for children who are developing their social skills and growing and socializing. That's really important for them. And I know it's not possible, just especially with the coronavirus getting worse. And I'm not even going to be spending the 4th of July with my family just because I'm afraid of catching it or spreading it with my family, and I don't want them getting sick. So, I just post this video to, I'm sorry. I'm just posting this video to remind people that, you're not alone. And I know things are difficult. And if you need help, please, please get help. I would rather hear that someone is struggling and needs help than to hear that someone's committed suicide. And I know sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes medication doesn't fix things, or sometimes it makes it worse. I know that sometimes therapy also doesn't help, but it's a good start. It honestly can't hurt to try these things. I've been very adamantly afraid of therapy most my entire life, and I feel like the last couple of weeks I've actually been needing it and discussing it with my girlfriend. And it's just one of those things that for a lot of people it's scary, especially mental health in the United States isn't taken very seriously. We're always told to, pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and, you know, just do these impossible tasks. And I just find it sad when you hear about all these suicides every year, and it's been getting worse, and people feel hopeless, and, especially what's going on in the world right now, it's just nuts. It's not something that's normal. You know, it's. I know suicide hotlines don't always work for everyone, and I know sometimes, you feel like you're going crazy. You feel like, something's wrong with you, but there's nothing wrong with you. Well, okay, there is something wrong with you, but it's not your fault. It's not because you're not good enough. It's not because, you're not trying hard enough. Sometimes people with depression are the hardest people working and trying their best, and they just, feel like nothing they do will ever amount to anything. And, it's one of those things where I myself have to sometimes remind myself that, I'm doing a lot for me personally, and I can't compare myself. So, I just want to say that I will continue doing videos. I do think that I'm going to change what I'm doing because I wasn't happy. And this was becoming from a fun hobby to a stressful hobby. And it shouldn't be stressful. Um, I know I don't really have followers besides my friends, but I just feel like this is a good message to remind people, especially my friends, you know, that I'm here for you. And I'm gonna keep trying to make videos without stressing myself out because I realize that mental health is more important than, hobbies or things that you find enjoyable. I'm gonna start taking up artwork more. I haven't drawn in years, and it used to be a really fun pastime for myself until I kind of got made fun of in high school, and I don't know why I let that change the person I am. Um, and I shouldn't have let it change the person I am, but I did. And I'm also probably gonna change the type of content I make. I'll probably do more streams or videos with my girlfriend. I'll probably do more, Pokemon content because Pokemon's something that I enjoy and it relaxes me and, makes me feel like whole again. Um, I'll probably just do things that I want to do and continue my hobby, and, it doesn't matter where this channel goes to me, really. It's just something I do on my part time, just to enjoy what I do. And, I've been wanting to make YouTube videos since I was a young child, 13. I made this stupid YouTube channel where I made a stupid fake movie trailer where I was like, in a world where this happens, and, you know, I never took it anywhere, and I regret that, but I didn't have the materials or the support from my parents. I love them to death, and they've definitely changed as people as I've grown up and moved out. But I just feel like right now is an important time to remind everyone that, we're all in this together. I know it's difficult, and I know that it may seem hopeless and helpless, but there are people out there that will help you. And as much as it feels like the world is crushing you and crushing your soul, please be strong. It may not get better today, it may not get better tomorrow, in 6 months, but there's always something to look for. Just a silver lining. And I know when my depression peaks, that silver lining may seem invisible or small, but, you know, I'd rather be hopeful and be the change that I want to be in this world and, help people than to let mental health consume me. And, you know, sorry. This is really rough for me. I was gonna do this video weeks ago. Uh, and I just kept delaying it, so it's kind of even more frustrating right now. Because I feel like it's just the worst time to do it. Especially since I'm very upset about the streamer who passed away. Um, it's weird because I didn't even watch his content that much, but it's just the fact that I know he was someone that was, looking out for others and trying to help, you know, his community with mental health as well. So I feel like it's a fitting time. Um, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time when things are just, not as sad and unfortunate news. I really do hope that everyone stays safe and healthy and has a happy 4th of July. Um, Please wear a mask, stop the spread of coronavirus, because even if you survive, someone else might not, and it's just frustrating the fact that everyone, you know, there's people that don't take this seriously, and that's all I'm going to say for today. So, thank you everyone. Bye.